think I accidentally found one of the best hunter builds on Destiny 2, and it's one you guys have probably never used, because I know I hadn't, but trust me, this thing in Edge of Fate absolutely destroys. It shocked me how good it was for surviving, dealing damage, and just pretty much doing any activity. Now if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, watch to the end of the video so you guys can master this build and take it into your own game. And as always, with that said, let's jump straight into today's build. Right, so for today's build, guys, you want to be on Night Stalker using Shadow Shot with the quiver. Now this one deals a lot of damage and it is a good ad clearing super as well. Definitely the best option in my opinion. If you guys want to do damage as a super and ad clear, then you want Gambler's Dodge with triple jump, snare bomb, vortex grenade. Now snare bomb is crucial for today's build, as you'll see later on, but vortex is probably the next best option in your grenade slot. It's up to you if you guys want to run something else, but for me, I do like vortex. Then for your aspects, you want stylish executioner and trapper's ambush. Now this is going to be what makes today's build. This basically activates quick fall and it's going to make you invisible, and if you pair it with the exotic in today's build, it deals some crazy damage and makes activities super easy. For your fragments, you're going to want Echo of a Harvest, Echo of Starvation, Echo of Persistence, and Echo of Undermining. So pretty much your void grenades weaken targets, your void buffs applied to you, so your invisibility and devour have increased duration. Picking up a void breach or an orb of power grants devour, and defeating weakened targets creates an orb of power. So pretty much with this build, you can weaken targets, which is then going to give you a void breach, which is then going to give you your devour. Your devour is then going to last longer, and obviously your void grenades are going to weaken targets as well. So it's a super good build. It does take some getting used to, but it's one that is really good at surviving and dealing damage. So weapon wise, you guys can run anything. I mean, I use the Mint Retrograde. I've always used it since it's been out. It's just such a good weapon to use, especially in higher activities. But the weapon that makes today's build, now there are a few void weapons you can use. You can use the new scout rifle, anything like that, or even the Choir of One. But Graviton Lance for me is just the best at ad clearing and dealing damage. So this comes with second shot of a burst, rip through a hole, through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall-off, and then obviously this does increase damage with the catalyst. So it's a really good void weapon to use in today's build. Heavy weapon-wise, you guys can run a void weapon. It's going to help you a little bit with damage if you guys run a void, but it's not crucial because we're going to be using the Graviton pretty much all way through. You don't really have to use anything else apart from when you're damaging the boss, so that's why I'm using this machine gun. Then for your artifact, we're pretty much running anything what you guys want on, obviously the anti-barrier depending on activity, but you're going to want Diviner's Discount, Tightly Woven, Frost Renewal, Elemental Benevolence, Elemental Coalescence, Cauterized Darkness, Threaded Blast, and Shield Crush. So pretty much some of these will help you. Like I said, it's not a void season, so there's not many that's going to help you, but obviously strand damage if you guys are using that pulse rifle, and this one here, Shield Crush, as you can see, a void over shield recharges faster and deals increased damage. So pretty much that's going to help you in the end game, just giving you that better overshield. Stats wise, you're going to want melee at 100 and probably health if you guys are looking to survive with this build. Having that melee up just increases the damage it does and the area it does in fact take. So for your helmet, we have a melee mod, harmonic siphon, special ammo finder, and super font. Then what makes this build really good is the Kepri Sting. Defeating a weakened target releases a burst of weakening smoke and refunds smoke bomb energy. Then we have melee, focusing strike, heavy-handed, and impact induction. So by using this, you're going to pretty much just destroy anything. All you have to do is use your quick fall on enemies. You'll see in the gameplay how it works. If you guys don't get your smoke bomb back, all you have to do is dodge. That will give you your smoke bomb back, and you can pretty much just infinitely quick fall and deal weakening. Then for the chest piece, you have a melee mod, void resistance, solar resistance, and arc resistance. Then for your legs, we have a health mod, invigoration, void scavenger, and stacks on stacks. And then for your cloak, you're going to want health mod, special finisher, powerful attraction, and class font. And if you guys use this, you're going to pretty much do any activity super quick, easy. You can make your teammates invisible with this, and it's just a well-rounded build. So that's enough of the build. What I'll do is leave you with the gameplay so you guys can see how good this build really is. I just want to quickly explain how to use this build. So all you have to do is pretty much use your graviton lance and use your smoke bomb with the quick fall. So you're going to be jumping up, using your smoke bomb, using your grenades. As you can see, if you do that, you're going to weaken them. It's going to give you devour, so you're going to deal more damage, and it's going to spread the weakening. If you guys don't get your sort of melee back, all you have to do is dodge near an enemy and it should give you back. Not only that, with you collecting all these orbs of power, you're going to get your super back as well. So you're always going to pretty much have something proccing in the background, or if not, your graviton lance is just going to do that much damage while you have devour and the enemies are weakened. So it's a really simple build. Like I said, all you need to do, quick fall, dodge, quick fall, and get kills with your graviton, and it should just sort of rinse and repeat with you getting obviously your buffs back and your over shields and pretty much just going invisible. And as you can see, I'm on Grandmaster, just absolutely running through this activity underpowered.